kind of your thoughts in general, getting a chance to compete in the Olympic trials first off?
Well, I think it's really cool. I mean, having to jump with all the best guys in the country is really cool. There's no other meet like it, and everyone wants to go for that top 3 spot to go to the Olympics.
Where do you feel like you've just improved the most that just this entire spring and coming into the summer?
Well, I've been dealing with a little bit of injuries, but I mean, I'm just as fast and I'm mentally ready. I haven't had much time to improve, but I think I'm right where I was indoor, so I think I'll be cool.
How have you been jumping lately?
Um, well, I haven't had too many practices, but I mean, 18 feet is still pretty easy, and it should take probably 18.6 to move on to the finals, and about a little over 19 feet to make it to the Olympics. So on a good day, I think anything's possible.
How much does it help having a whole lot of experience in like those big NCAA meets to kind of help you somewhat prepare for a meet like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's good experience to have like high pressure situations, but I mean, as far as I'm concerned, everyone out there is basically an NCAA champion level, and it's a completely different level of competition.
Did you redshirt this year because of the injuries, or just was just to
No,
prepare for this meet?
it was it was so I had a 5th year like indoor and outdoor, so I could do outdoor my last year.
Gotcha.
Mike, you got anything?
Just kind of just one quick question for the meet and then a kind of background question. I guess for the meet, I'd say, I looked. It looks like your PR is around 18.9. That may have been indoors, but just how do you feel about your chances of getting a PR this weekend?
I mean, I feel mentally ready. I'm like ready to get on big poles, and I think on a good day, the energy is going to be crazy. So it really could happen. Like there's a good chance.
And then, like I said, this is my first time talking with you, but obviously you were a 2-time state champion in New Jersey. So just kind of what brought you to Arkansas State, and just how has your time at Arkansas State, elevated you to this level?
Yeah, well, I came to Arkansas State because of the history with all the good vaulters here, like Michael Carr and Jeff Hartwig went here, and there's obviously Bell Athletics like 20 minutes away, and a lot of the coaching from Bell Athletics is like came to Arkansas State, and so we have the same ideals, and so I think that's helped me improve a lot.
Okay.
Is it the tricky play? I mean, is there anything particularly tricky about the venue where you're vaulting? I know sometimes there's places where you get a weird wind, something like that.
Yeah, I think historically the wind has been pretty good there. Sometimes a crosswind coming from your side, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. I mean, it's a historic field, a good runway, but I'm excited to jump there for the first time.
And just how exciting is, you touched on this a little bit, I mean, you get to go to one of the venues for track and field in the meet everybody wants to go in. Like, just how much of a thrill is it? I mean, this weekend, I'm like, they're going to be saying your name, like your name's on the board. I mean, just how cool is it just to get to this stage?
I mean, it's so cool. If you asked me freshman year, like if I was going to the 2024 Olympic trials, I'd say no way. I mean, it's just a professional level, the highest level. I'm just grateful to go there.
Yeah, I've heard this described as maybe the second best meet in the world, or maybe the best meet in the world, depending on, because there's so many good competitors in this thing.
Yeah, I mean, besides the World Championships or the Olympics, this is basically the highest level meet you go to. I mean, there's 3 guys over there with a PR over 6 meters, and so many more that are close, and it would take something special to get top 3 and go to the Olympics. So.
Can I ask you where you feel like Bradley is, being ready for this meet physically?
Well, we've taken a little bit of time off competing, try to get healthy, prepare very specifically for this meet, since he didn't have the outdoor season for NCAA. So the nice thing is knowing that he's going to be fresh, going to be ready, and all our focus has been on this meet. So nothing to kind of take that away or outshine this meet during this outdoor season.
Where do you feel like he's just grown and just developed the most from a freshman to now?
You know, Bradley's one of the hardest working kids I've ever coached, and that may sound cliche, but he gets a singular focus on what he wants to do. Talent is there. I mean, he's just, I think what separates him, and I think this would be a better way of putting it, but what separates him from others is he has a singular focus on what he wants to do, and you know, we work together on a plan to achieve that, and he doesn't have a stop button, so he just keeps going until he gets there.
You know, you see it sometimes in a meet like this, somebody that maybe isn't on the radar among the favorites will make a jump that can get there. You know, is he capable of, you know, hitting that 19-foot mark in this thing?
I think every time he jumps, we thought he was capable of jumping 19 feet. Really, this meet is about taking the nerves and kind of keeping the nerves out, just focusing on each individual jump, and almost every time there is a surprise, and you just want to be the guy with a chance in the final to be that surprise, and that's what we want to do.